Hi, good morning, grade 9. We are meeting after a long time. So, this week we started with something called the vertex form. Many of them they are able to achieve, and some of them still they have a confusion. So, I'm here to just clarify the confusion and give you a very fast and the shortcut method to how to write in a vertex form. Okay, just follow me step by step, slowly, and we'll go slowly, and then we try to achieve this vertex form. First of all, the first case what we are taking is to find the function x square plus 8x plus 5. This I am going to write in the vertex form. So what should be there in your first step? In the first step, you are going to take the x plus whatever the sign you have here, you're going to copy the same sign and take the half of 8. So half of 8, it means 8 divided by 2, half of 8 is 4. So I am going to take half of 8 as 4 here, close the bracket and square it. Fine. Then we have a constant, write the constant 5. And then we write down minus, this is the main step, minus whatever is the second term you have here, the square of it. So we got 4 here, and how we got the 4? By taking half of it. We take the 4 square. That's it. Okay. So whenever you want to write in a vertex form in a fast and shortcut method, we don't find any coefficient here. So what we can do is just directly take the x, copy the first sign, take the half of the coefficient of x and put a square. Take the constant minus the square of the second term. Always the minus the square of the second term. Okay. Now we just simplify it further. So it will become x plus 4 the whole square plus 5 minus, what is 4 square is 16. So just you are playing with the constant now. You're not going to make any changes here. So this will be x plus 4 the whole square minus 5 minus 16 is going to be negative 11. And that's it. This is called your vertex form. Write in vertex form. This is your vertex form. It is easy and faster when there is a no coefficient is there. Okay, I hope this idea is clear. Now let's go to the second part of it. If there is a coefficient, then what will be our approach? In our very first step, first of all, I want to remove this constant as a common factor. I remove the 2, okay, and I'm going to take the common factor only in terms of x values. So if I take the 2, I'm left with x square plus 12 divided by 2 is going to be 6x, and keep the constant outside. Okay, so this is one extra step what you have to do whenever there is a coefficient of x square. 2 bracket x square plus 12 divided by 2 is 6x. Then in the second step, you are going to do the same thing what we did here. I'll take the 2 common, copy the x, follow whatever the sign you have, follow the same sign here. Take the half of 6. Half of 6 is going to be 3. So put the 3, close it and make it a square. Plus we have a constant. We write the constant as it is, minus, as you can see here, there is some difference. I have to take the square of this number. I will take the square of this number which is inside minus the square of this number. But I am going to multiply with this constant also. So this constant will multiply by this. We didn't do that one here because there was no constant. We just took 4 square at here, 4 square here. That's it. But if there is a constant outside, you will take 3 square and also multiplied by the 2. Okay. So now what will be the third step? You will write 2x plus 3 the whole square and just simplify the constants. That will be plus 3 minus 3 square is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, so 2x plus 3 the whole square, 3 minus 18 is minus 15. So this type of arrangement is called your vertex form, and you have to be good in this vertex form. Okay, if you find it difficult, just try to see the video again and again until you get the concept. Okay, this is what we did in our last class, how to write it in a vertex form. And we are going to see a new method today. A new task today is to do a completing square method. The completing square method is similar to the vertex form, but we have to do one additional step. Okay, let us ignore that. Let us ignore that it is a completing square method. Just do it what we did for the vertex form. And what was the first step of the vertex form? I will take the x, follow the same sign, take the half of 10, which is 5 square, plus the constant, minus of what? Minus the square of the second term, minus the square of the second term, which is 5 square. So I'm just doing like a vertex form, carrying on the same steps. And as there is a no constant, it is going to be more faster and easier. Now next step, we are going to take x plus 5 the whole square plus 9. What is 5 square? 25 equal to 0. The third step, we are going to simplify the constant. So till now I am just going same step what we did in the vertex form. 9 minus 25 is negative 16 equals to 0. Okay, till here it is fine. So till here now I am just doing the same as the vertex form. Now what is something new now? In our fourth step, I am going to now shift the constant on the other side and solve it. So that is called completing the square method. So now we are going further from the vertex form. So we say x plus 5 the whole square is equals to negative 16 shifted on the other side, it will become positive 16. Now how to get rid of the square? We are going to do the square roots. So in our next step, we will have square and root will get cancelled. So we will have x plus 5 equal to square root of any constant. Square root of 16 is 4, but in two form, plus and minus. So now to solve it, in the next step, we are going to take x plus 5 is positive 4 and x plus 5 is negative 4. Then solve them separately. So one time I am going to take positive 4, one time negative 4. Take the 5 on the other side. So x equals to 4 minus 5. X equals to negative 1. And take the 5 on the other side, or you do negative 5, negative 5. So you'll have x equals to negative 4, negative 5. X is minus 9. Okay, so we are not only writing them in a vertex form, we are solving it. So this method by which we are solving the quadratic equation is called completing the square method, completing square method. Okay, just have a quick review. What I am doing first, I am taking the completing square by taking the x, following the same sign, plus take the half of the coefficient of x is 5, square it, plus the constant, minus whatever the second term we have, take the square of it, minus 5 square. Then minus 5 square is 25, that will give me 16. I will shift the 16 on the other side, apply the square roots on both the side. Why? To get rid of the square. We have x plus 5 is plus and minus 4. Take one time as plus 4 and another time as negative 4 and get the two values of x. So this method is called solving quadratic equation by completing square method. So this is the task for the day, and tomorrow we are going to do a small assessment on all the things what we did in this week. All the best. Thank you.